Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Cattails. In the last episode, Alyssa unlocked the weeping root for Penny, so she was able to sneak inside and scoop up the third gem for the Forest Guardian, and that means we are halfway done with completing every last one of Coco's requests. Now we're just on some of the tougher items to find, like the bluebirds and the cardinals, the catfish and the blue ladybug too. We never did manage to find that thing, but maybe if we're lucky, we'll see it in the festival today. Today is not a day meant for work after all. It's all about celebrating with all of the other colonies. The cats should settle themselves right down in the sacred temple to say goodbye to the spring with the Flower Frenzy Games. And we might even say hello to a brand new member of our family too, if we're lucky. Last spring, the pets weren't even in the game yet, so even though we've seen the Spring Festival before, I'm hoping there will still be a couple of new surprises in store. But let's go ahead and pick up our other pets from Missy, Aqua the turtle, and Amethyst the butterfly, and then we can charge out to the sacred temple with our pet parade in tow. Hopefully they'll be able to help us win many tokens, because we definitely need to increase our funds for that. That might just be our saving grace in all honesty. That might be the only way that we're able to pick up some of these rarer items. You know, that was actually the first day too, since Scout moved into our den, that we haven't seen him bright and early in the morning. He's always waiting right next to Penny to say good morning to her, of course. He rarely ever leaves the den now, and I think part of that is probably because he is hoping for little kittens of his own. So while we wait for the festival to open, let's go ahead and catch as many little morsels as we can. That way we'll have lots and lots of food to sell off to Ember to start off the next season on the right foot. Honestly, what better time for our cats to consider the idea of potential kittens than right at the tail end of spring? As we go to the festival to celebrate all of the rebirth in the forest, maybe someday we'll be taking our own children here to enjoy the festival too. But it should definitely be time for us to enjoy the games now, so let's scoot on in and see how they've decorated this year. Oh my gosh, all of these bright and beautiful flowers everywhere you look. Lyris must have had his paw in this one. There is no way that any other cat in the forest could have found so many beautiful flowers. So since we have experienced this before, I'm pretty sure these cats probably all have the same things to say, so I don't want to bore you guys by going through the motions again. We'll just chat with Lyris to thank him for setting up the festival. Inspiration comes in many forms. These fun gatherings are excellent for reviving the creative spirit. Yeah, I bet that's why this is one of his absolute favorite celebrations. Something tells me he has lots of new poems to share with us. We might as well talk to Scout too, just to see if he has anything different to say. I always leave the festivals in a great mood. Yeah, I think that's even what he said last year too. So even though we're partners now, there's nothing new as far as a dialogue goes. So that means that we should probably just go straight up to Coco and see if he has anything new inside his shop. Hopefully it's going to be, yes, the blue ladybug. Oh my gosh, that is exactly what I was hoping for. Since we couldn't find this during the spring, this might be our only shot at giving it to the Forest Guardian. Sightings of the blue ladybug are extremely sparse. This elusive spring bug is a unique cerulean color. Even Coco knows how hard it is to get your paws on these guys, so I guess we'll have to see if we have enough tokens by the end of the day. But do we by any chance have another pet to take home? Oh, a pet ladybug. Oh my gosh, not a blue one of course, so not quite as rare, but still. Oh, we would have to name this little one maybe Ruby or Garnet to go along with the gem theme. Oh, I am going to be so very tempted to bring this guy home. Again, it just depends how many tokens we have. You remember last time at the Winter Festival, Penny just could not leave without Amethyst. But on the plus side, we already know how to play the games at this festival. Coco should be ready to start up the Flower Frenzy, I believe it was called. In the springtime, we play Flower Frenzy. We're just about to start round 1 of 3 if you'd like to join. Alright, so I wonder who is going to be joining us this time. Oh, I wonder if Mare is going to join in. Because he loves Ladybugs so much, maybe he would try to get his paws on some of the tokens too. It looks like we're playing against Robin and Slip for the first round though. remember that the most important thing is to have fun. Go easy on an old cat, won't you? You know, this must be a little bit easier for Slip to enjoy because you mainly just have to keep your mind sharp. The objective of Flower Frenzy is to stand in the appropriate corner of the arena at the right time. So basically, Coco is going to give us little hints, little clues about which area we're supposed to stand in. Coco is a tricky cat, though. Sometimes he tries to mislead us with some of his clues. So we're going to have to stay very, very vigilant here. And I already know it's going to be very tricky for me to concentrate while I'm talking to you, so I'll try my best, guys. To start off, we have to stand on blue. It looks like both of the other cats may have messed that one up. Now it's stand on white. We're doing good so far. Stand on yellow. And now is he going to start tricking us? I have a feeling. I'm a little bit nervous. Yes, stand on yellow. See that? He changed the color to red, but he wants us to stand on yellow instead. Now we need to stand on white. Stand on yellow again. Good so far, Penny. Not blue and not yellow, so let's stand on red. There we go, that one worked. Oh, I was a little bit nervous about that one. Not yellow and not red. Okay, let's stay right here then. Yes, we got them all right. Oh, and that's the end. Let's see how everybody did and hand out the prizes. Penny, you've won 3 festival tokens. Thanks for playing. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried I was going to mess that one up. Yeah, when he starts throwing in 2 different flowers there, with the colors all mixed up on the screen, that's when my brain typically shuts down. But we're doing good, Penny. We're doing pretty good. We have 2 more rounds to go, so let's see if she can do just as well on round 2. And who's playing today? Oh, Lyris. Lyris and Nil, in fact, who we're trying to get on the good side of, though we didn't exactly do a very good job of that the other day. This should be fun. Well, he seems to be in good spirits despite the fact that we completely offended him in the Mystic Colony. But I like the fact that Lyris is starting off right in the middle of his blue field of flowers. Those must be his favorites. So let's see if we can do just as well of a job as last time. Lyris seems to be doing pretty well. He knows to stand on the white flowers and then the blue ones too. Nil is having a little bit more trouble though. He seems to be slowly getting the hang of it. Okay, stand on red. Oh, he's getting tricky again. Stand on blue. There you go, Penny. Keep it up. Stand on yellow now. It gets faster too as it goes along. Not blue and not white. Okay, stay on the yellow then. There we go, not red and not blue, just stay on the yellow, Penny. These are your friends. Not white and not yellow, so go to red. There we go, all of them correct again. Oh, Penny, I am so impressed. You've won 3 festival tokens again. So we're already up to 9 tokens. And I mean, that means no matter what we do next, we will still be able to buy that blue Ladybug. So I guess Penny must realize, she must know that this might be her one and only shot to buy it for the Forest Guardian. I guess that means she was feeling a little bit more confident about the birds then. She knows that she might be able to track those down herself because she's so good at pouncing on them. But now we're playing with Alyssa and Pebble, I think? Oh, Pebble, he is so cute. I don't think this will be very hard. Oh, I didn't realize who we were going up against. Is it too late to back out now? Still not the most confident of cats, unfortunately, but I think he's probably going to surprise us. Pebble is probably much more focused than we realize. He might even just be saying that to try to throw us off our game, but so far Penny is having no trouble whatsoever. Stand down here on the yellow with Alyssa. 1 more to go, just stand on yellow. And Penny has completed yet another perfect round of the Flower Frenzy. Oh my goodness, things could not have gone better if we tried. So that means, Coco, that I am finally ready to visit your shop again, and we are going to buy this blue Ladybug. That unfortunately leaves us with only 2 tokens, so we won't be able to buy the pet as well. That means 1 more year is going to have to pass before the pet parade is officially complete. But I'm still quite pleased anyway. I think it'll all be worth it in the end. I never thought that we would ever find the blue Ladybug though. It looks like it has some gold lettering actually, so that must be really hard to come across. But there we go, that means that we have completed everything new that we possibly can inside the Flower Frenzy Festival, so I think it might be time for us to return home. In fact, we should have some extra time, so maybe we could even greet the summertime season today. Then we can catch some more bugs and give them all to the forest guardian. The blue ladybug, some fireflies, and even some butterflies too. Oh, it's a little bit sad that Scout still isn't inside the den though. All of our cats are probably packing up those decorations. They should still be missing from the colony. Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate, but I guess that gives us an extra hour or so to collect more prey, because we do still have some room inside our pockets. We have that turtle meat and the turtle shell too from yesterday, when we ran into the turtle on the way to the Mystic Colony. So that's going to be super helpful because they count as different items. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1. But a pair of crows is probably about the best that we're going to see so late at night. So let's have Penny return to her den now. We'll go ahead and curl up to sleep in our unfortunately empty bed. I mean, I'm sure Scout is going to stumble his way back in eventually. Somebody has to clean up all of that confetti. Somebody has to clean up all of the flowers, so it might as well be the forest cats. There you are, Scout. Oh, we have so many bunnies to give you. You are going to be so happy. Especially because you did so much work the day before. We'll have our breakfast of berries, and then we'll offer you up one of these delicious hairs. Oh wow, I've always loved these. Thanks a billion, Penny. We have big plans ahead, Scout. Hey love, how's my Penny holding up today? I know things are a bit different now that we're married and don't live on our own, but I think it's better in every way. I can't imagine what life would be like if I hadn't met you, Penny. Is he not the sweetest thing? I mean, seriously, he just gets more and more adorable every single time we talk to him. Well, like I said, Scout, we have big plans in store for today. Bug hunting aside, I want to see how many mews we can gather up from all of this prey. So we have some special little birds to give you. We know that you love these so much. Mice, frogs, toads, crows, squirrels, and doves. And then even the turtle meat and the turtle shell too. 49 mews for this gigantic pile of prey. There we go. So I mean, as long as we come home with hauls like that every day, we might be able to put in for our nursery before the season is done after all. Let's go ahead and offer up one of our golden seals to Doc though, since it's still one of the warmest seasons in the forest. We should have plenty more to give him pretty soon. He has given us many good gifts lately as well, so let's see if he has anything else up his sleeve. I happened upon a spare salmon this morning, thought maybe you could use it. It's yours now. Have a good one, Penny. Oh, he always pulls through for us, doesn't he? We may have to save that for a very special snack later, because Penny's berry collection is getting a little bit low. Oh, Missy. Hey, Penny, do you want my mouse? Don't answer that. It's yours now. Look at that. She heard that we were considering maybe breaking into her stash of berries, that we were getting a little bit low on food, and she wanted to make sure that we had something else to eat. She probably wants to keep those for herself. And Sarge looks like he's doing well as always. Hello, Penny. It's nice to see a friendly face. Let's curl up in the sun together and laze the day away. Oh, he's already hoping to sunbathe out in the summertime sun, but I can't really blame him. Lyris unfortunately isn't out just yet, though we do have some little butterflies, the first butterflies of the season to give him as soon as he wakes up. I don't think I have anything extra for Mare though, unless we were to maybe re-gift some of the items that we received, but that just doesn't seem right for Penny. Good to see you out and about, Penny. Stay vigilant as you go about your duties today. I mean to take a walk out east to the river span soon to assess its structural integrity. We rely greatly on that aging old bridge. Some say the humans built it over 100 years ago. If it were to fall, we would have to travel all the way south to the rumbling stones to cross the water, which would be an absolute disaster for poor Pennycat. Though in her defense, she is getting a little bit better at swimming, so hopefully pretty soon she will be able to cross those rivers without fear. I guess he must be talking about the bridge that leads straight to the sacred temple. That's the only one that I can think of by the easternmost river. Yeah, the river span. Oh, wouldn't that be awful? If the bridge that leads us straight to the Forest Guardian just crumbled away overnight, I mean, that would have to be some sort of omen at the very least. But the Forest Guardian must be regaining some of its strength thanks to all of our gifts. So hopefully they'll be able to stop that from happening. Now, what sort of fish is this? I don't think we've seen that one before. Let's wait for it to get a little bit closer before we pounce because Penny has been having a little bit of trouble pouncing today. Let's see if we can get it from there. Oh, what is that? A trout? Oh, I thought it was something different. I thought it had some more decorative spots on its back. Well, I guess we can't really blame Penny because she's still learning about all of these fish. It'll take her a little while longer before she can recognize them while they're swimming. But let's try to find some more butterflies around here before it gets too late. We have quite a few forest colony cats coming out to keep us safe. Ever tried frog? Can't stand the stuff myself, but some cats love it. Well, Admiral, I don't think you're going to enjoy sticking around here too much then because basically all we're finding are frogs and toads. Oh, but there's the last catnip that we need. Wait a second. Penny is going to dive straight into the river to snag this one up for her garden. That means we should have all of the catnip plants that we need to make our very own catnip seed. So I guess we'll have to do that as soon as we get back to the den for the day. But first, can I catch some of these bunnies? Maybe this one that seems to be hopping closer to us? There we go. How many bunnies have we caught today? I mean, I'm not complaining because we will need quite a few to give to Scout. But that is quite the haul so far. The bunnies must be easier to find in the summer. It looks like we're also only one tile away from another one of those battles. 2, in fact, right between the borders of our colony and the mountain. So I think that means it might be time for us to investigate this one. Let's see if we can lend a paw and get rid of all of these invading cats for our colony. It's pretty easy this time though. Are there only a couple of cats here? One more to go. There we go. We unfortunately lost all of our cats in the process, but at least we chased out the mountain colony. And now we can go to the tile right to the east, just to see if they need any help over there too. Something tells me that's probably where most of their reinforcements are. They're probably saving them for their own domain. We'll use our deep cut skill to hopefully chip away at some of their lifespan. Is there really just one more left again? Oh my gosh, the mountain colony must be losing a bit of its strength. We've spent so much time just paying attention to the mystic domain that we haven't actually gone to visit our friends up in the north. So maybe it's time for us to nose our way into their territory again, see if they need a little bit of extra help to keep them alive. I mean, you would expect in the summertime that they would be thriving, because there's so much food to eat, so many herbs to pick. There isn't even a reason for our colonies to fight over the resources because there is just so much in the forest. And yet here we have a cat coming after us over that bunny. Well, let's get rid of Chestnut as fast as we can. And again, it wasn't really too hard to do. I mean, I know Penny is getting stronger. She did take on 2 bat invasions to get 2 of those different jewels. But the mountain colony has never been so easy to defeat. Well, if nothing else, I want to make sure that we check up on our little friend Luna to make sure that she's doing okay. Maybe we could even offer up some of our extra herbs so she can heal up her cats. And I'm leaving these fireflies because I don't actually have room in my pockets, so we'll come by and scoop those up before we go back home. But yeah, are you still out and about, Luna? There you are, little one. I hope everybody's doing okay here. Since she is their healer, I'm assuming that she probably has quite a few of the same interests as Doc. Yes, she does. Oh, cool. I do kind of like those. Excellent. What do you think about marigolds, Miss Luna? Do you like them even more? I'm pretty sure I could use this. Alright, I'm not sure which one she actually liked the best, but it is a start. We're slowly but surely chipping away at her very, very shy exterior. Don't you have a doctor back in your own colony that you could visit? Sorry, Luna, we just want to make sure that you're okay. We're not really looking to take any of your resources though, so don't worry. Now I suppose we could always offer something up to Arthur too. Maybe the mouse? Maybe he would like to snack on a little mouse as he's training for the day. Ah, thou bringest a gift? I thank you for your sacrifice. No problem, Arthur. We have plenty more where that came from. Who goes there? Hearken to my words, traveler. Perchance this summer I will pay a visit to the borders. My paws yearn for combat. There is honor and glory to be won upon the field of battle. Well, I hope we're not going to see you anytime soon. I know he talks about battling quite a bit, but Penny doesn't want to hurt him. Now, we only did find 1 butterfly today, but let's go ahead and drop it off at Robin's, See if maybe she would like this lovely little treasure from the summer. Thanks, Penny. I can definitely see myself using this. All right, excellent. And let's talk to Delta too, their little shopkeeper. You're from a different colony. What are you doing here? Oh, sorry, Delta. We've actually poked around his shop before, so I thought he knew us, but maybe it's been so long that he's just forgotten. Who's there? Oh, it's just you. Some days I feel like there's nothing to do around here. You can only watch the waterfalls so many times before it gets boring. Got any suggestions, Penny? Well, you could always come visit the forest colony with us. I mean, we wouldn't mind seeing you around, Pebble. You are absolutely adorable. You aren't a mountain domain cat. What do you want? Don't cause any trouble around here. I'll know of it immediately and send Jag and Arthur after you. Oh, we don't need any cats chasing us out of the borders. Don't worry. We are not here to cause trouble. Just to bring you guys gifts, of course. So I hope that helped them out. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword because we don't really want them taking over our territory, but I don't want to see our friends struggling either. So we'll just go ahead and scoop up our fireflies, and then for our last task of the day, we'll go visit the Forest Guardian. They're probably waiting for that blue ladybug, of course. You know, now that I think about it, why doesn't Coco just give the Forest Guardian all of these rare items himself? I mean, he does have them, and if the Forest Guardian needs them so badly, wouldn't he want to help out? It's very, very strange. Very, very mysterious. But I think we are almost to the Sacred Temple, and I did see that we had some catnip to gather up there too. So we'll have to try to remember to come back down here tomorrow. Yeah, there are a lot of things for us to harvest, and just not enough pocket space for Penny. So here we go. Let's go ahead and donate our blue ladybug. Oh, hello, Coco. Oh, hi, Penny. Thanks for coming by. I'm really glad that you've been so willing to help me. I know it's not your problem. It means a lot to me. Uh-oh. Did Coco hear me talking about him? The Forest Guardian means a lot to me as well. Ever since they disappeared a year ago, I just felt lost. Maybe I can explain a little better. When I was a kitten, I was a lot like you. I lived in a human house and had a human family. Everything was great. Until one day, it wasn't. My human family drove me out into the wilderness and left me just like you. Oh, that's quite interesting. We look so similar too. I mean, I've always said we could almost be twins. That night, I curled up under a tree and cried until I fell asleep. It wasn't fair. I didn't even know how to survive in the wilderness. That's when the Guardian found me, still under that tree, alone, shivering and hungry. The Forest Guardian took me in, taught me how to live out here, and gave me a home. The Guardian was always fair, but still kind. I miss them terribly. Oh, Coco, I had no idea. No wonder he came to our rescue when we were lost too. It must have reminded him so much of his own past. When I saw you out there in the forest, I knew I had to act. It was the right thing to do. After all, that was done for me. But enough reminiscing in the past. We've got a job to do. Let's bring the Forest Guardian back, Penny. Maybe we can restore the balance. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like he may have heard me talking about him a little bit, talking about my suspicions, but I'm very, very sorry, Coco. It won't happen again. We know that you're trying your best. So we'll donate our lovely blue ladybug, and then we have a couple of these white fireflies to donate as well. In fact, I think we have all 3 that we need. Excellent, so now we only need to catch those 2 tiger butterflies this season, and then we'll have to wait for the fall time to get the banded darter. So this one's almost complete too. Well, all in all, I feel like we had a pretty successful day as far as bug hunting goes. We'll go ahead and let Penny warp straight back to her den since it is so very late, with all the fireflies twinkling around her. Oh, we can get back to work lighting up the territory again. Maybe we can even find some extra fireflies to decorate our nursery with. Oh, wouldn't that be absolutely beautiful? Firefly lights for our brand new little kittens. I cannot wait until we finally get our nursery. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!